What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Fluffy Gamer. It's the middle of the week. Time for another midweek quick fix. Are you guys ready? You know I am. We're going to head on over to the Hillcrest area. Gonna check out the local Goodwill over there. See if they have replenished some of their video games. Join me, shall you? Alright, well, I just got out of that Goodwill store. I didn't find any games in there. I struck out. But I did find a really cool little buddy. I found me a Cabbage Patch doll that's licensed by the Major League Baseball. Who do you think that resembles? Anybody know? I kind of have a feeling it might be Tony Gwynn, maybe? Anyways, this dude's going to ride with me for the rest of this midweek quick fix. So let's head on over to the next spot. I think I'm going to head on down to Chulawana. So buckle up, buddy. Alright, guys, I'm in Imperial Beach. I'm at a local Goodwill store. Let's go and see if we can find anything. Okay, so I picked up a couple PS2 games while I was in there. The first one that I got, I do have already, but this one is definitely by far a clean copy. So this is going to be an upgrade for me. Tekken Tag. I think it's only about a $5 to $7 game. So I didn't really get a great deal, but definitely glad to get this. The case, sleeve, disc, everything is like mint condition. Glad to pick that up. That is definitely a replacement, as well as this game right here, Metal Gear Solid 2. There was Champions of Noroth in there, but unfortunately there was no disc. That was like the second time I found that game out in the wild. I got all excited. It's worth at least 25 bucks. But that one felt really light. When I opened it up, there was no manual or disc in there. So, oh well, it happens. But I did pick up a couple movies in there as well. First one that I got is sealed. It's about an $8 movie. I've never seen it before. It's called Spun, the uncensored director's cut. Got a lot of famous people inside there, like Brittany Murphy, John Leguizamo, Mina Salvari, Mickey Rourke. So yeah, I've never seen that before. I'll definitely give that a watch. Paid $1.99, not bad for a brand new movie. This one I actually found out while I was up there in Oregon a couple weeks ago. Space Camp got me another copy. So this is a duplicate, so I might use this for trade bait, or I might just put this up on eBay for 15 bucks. My price was only $1.99. Anyways, I'm gonna go head on around the corner to the Deseret thrift store. See you guys over there. Alright guys, let's go on inside this Deseret thrift store, see if they got any games. Alright guys, so I just got out of the Deseret thrift store and I did pick up 3 items. The first thing that I picked up was a Burt Reynolds movie. It's sealed. It's from the early 80s, if I remember correctly. Nope, late 70s. Wow. I don't remember seeing this movie, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. And that is Hooper. Plays like a stuntman in this movie. Not sure what it's really about, but it's got Sally Field in there. You know, they've been in several movies together. Then, of course, this one, another Burt Reynolds movie, also sealed, with Lonnie Anderson, and that is Stroker Ace. I do remember seeing that one, and back in the day when I was a kid, I definitely had a thing for Lonnie Anderson. And as for Burt Reynolds, well, it's kind of sad seeing how old he looks these days, because that definitely reminds me, and I'm sure every one of you guys who grew up watching Burt Reynolds movies, you know, like Cannonball Run and all that stuff. It's kind of sad because he's getting up there in age, and he's probably not going to be around for much longer. But he was definitely a great actor, definitely a great, you know, comedic actor. Definitely love the Cannonball Run series. I never got tired of watching that one. Cannonball Run, even Cannonball Run 2 with Jackie Chan in there. Definitely good stuff. But the last thing that I picked up inside there was actually a GameCube game, and I'm going to have to ask you guys not to get too jealous about this. By the way, all these were $2 each. But this one is Mary-Kate and Ashley. It is like in excellent condition. Anyways, let's head on over to that Goodwill store. It's getting late. The sun's going down. Let's go on inside. Doggy, 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 doggy. Alright guys, so it looks like this week is going to be nowhere near as good as last week, which I didn't think it would, but I thought I would at least find some decent games. I didn't find any games inside this Goodwill, but I did find an old movie that I had that I gave away a long time ago, which I hadn't seen in a while, and I saw it inside there, and I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind watching it again, because there is a lot of famous people in this movie, and that is Mystery Men. It's a real cheesy movie, but, you know, it's been a while. Maybe I'll find it a little more entertaining to watch again. I remember it's one of the movies I gave to my girls a long, long time ago. But anyways, I'm going to hit up one more spot. I think I'm going to go over to the book off store, see if there's anything new over there, and call it a day. So, see you guys over at the book off store. Alright guys, I'm over here at the book off store now. It's getting late. The store's about to close in about 20 minutes. So let's get in there, see if we can find anything, and call it a day. Alright guys, so I just got out of the book off store, and I actually found a couple of really cool things inside there. Let me show you what I got. I got a couple PS1 games for $1 a piece. The first one that I picked up was Medal of Honor Underground, which is, there we go. That's about a $10 game if I remember correctly. I have sold these before, and they do sell pretty quick. And this one I believe is the original Medal of Honor. It's the greatest hits, but for $1, you know, I might be able to get $5 to $7 for that maybe. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I have that one yet, so I might even keep that one. This game right here I do have loose already, but they had it there complete in box in really good condition. This game is a $15 game loose, but I figured I'd pick it up complete because it is a really great platformer game, and that is Castle of Illusions starring Mickey Mouse. If you never played this game, look for it. Pop it in, play it. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. A lot of fun. And then I also picked up a couple NES games that I almost missed. I didn't see them. They were in the glass enclosure, kind of in the back side of the other games. And I happened to see it as I was about ready to walk out. And I was like, oh shit, look at that stack. So I went over there, and sure enough, there was a couple games I was actually interested in. They wanted 20 bucks for each one of these games. I picked them up because they were actually worth a little bit more. The first one that I got is G.I. Joe, the Atlantis Factor. Let's see if we can get a better cut. There we go. This is a very nice, clean copy. The pins are nice and clean. This game is worth at least 25 bucks, depending on condition. And this was definitely a clean copy. So for 20 bucks, this was a great pickup. But this one right here was actually even a better pickup. It was another G.I. Joe. I'm pretty sure this is an uncommon game. It's from Taxon, and that is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. This game sells for at least 30 bucks. So I definitely got my money's worth on this one. Glad to have this one. I've been looking for these two, and I could chalk that off my list now. I thought this week, was gonna kind of suck, but I'm glad I hit up the book off store tonight. I have a feeling they might have just put it out there right before I showed up, but that's why I always check out the book off store, because they're always restocking the shelves up there. So, and they've also put some of the games that they had in the glass enclosure out in the open. They didn't lower the price or anything, but you can actually just reach it, grab it, look at it, instead of actually having to ask for somebody to come over and look at it. But that's going to do it for this week, guys. This is your boy, the Fluffy Gamer, and I will see you guys next time. Adios.
What?
The mannequin. How could you do that to him?
I finally found a use for him.
Whatever.
I can't believe it. I was on TV! Ah, did you see me? I'm a natural! Hello? I know! Hey, wasn't I great? Did the whole family see it? What can I say? The camera loves me.